Alright guys, in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about Dipolog and why I think it's probably one of the top little unknown retirement destinations here in the Philippines. Stick around. Alright, so I'm here on the boulevard or the boardwalk here in Dipolog. Behind me is the coffee shop, Better Brews, and I just grabbed me a coffee. This boardwalk is insane. It goes on and on and on forever. And so we're going to take a walk. The rain finally subsided, and I'm going to hop up here and I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys and talk a little bit about Dipolog. All right, so first off, Dipolog location is in Zamboanga del Norte. It is a safe area of Mindanao, and right across is Negros, and in particular Dumaguete. And Dumaguete is only about a 3-hour boat ride, so you can go 3 hours across and be in Dipolog and actually meet some fantastic girls. Here's a downtown area. You can really near to the boardwalk. You got restaurants and beer bars and coffee shops. This is a Monday night. It's not a real busy time. It's all people all hanging out on the boardwalk. So this thing goes on and on and on, and looks like they're doing some construction. But when you come out here, you want to stay at a little B&B place called Gwendolyn's House. And I'll put it up and show you guys now. This place runs you around $40 a night, and I will show you a quick tour of the place. All right, so anyway, this boardwalk, compared to the boardwalk in Dumaguete and in other places, is sprawling. I mean, it goes on for a long time. And so a lot of people will come out here and just go for walks, and they'll walk their dog and go jogging. The traffic isn't too bad, which I really like. Here you got these little dwarf coconut trees, which are kind of cool. But yeah, the one thing I like about here too, unlike in Dumaguete, is there's benches everywhere to sit. People just come out here and grab a coffee and stuff and chill. Now, unlike Dumaguete is a little more built up, but give it time in Dipolog and it will be built up for sure. The one thing I like about Dipolog again is the pollution is not a lot. The boardwalk is huge. It's a pretty clean city, I found. The people seem to be really friendly. In Dumaguete, they seem to be real used to foreigners, so they are not as... They've lost a little bit of their friendliness, I would say, in Dumaguete. There's not a lot of foreigners here. There are a lot of good little restaurants here. I have found restaurants owned by Italians, so good Italian food. The coffee I've got here is actually excellent. It's a really good coffee, better than Starbucks. And there's a ton of nature around. You do have to be careful if you're driving on a motorbike which direction and areas you're going to go to. But look at this boardwalk. It's sprawling. It's It just goes on and on and on. And the one in Dumageddon is much smaller, much smaller. Another thing about Dipolog, they have a lot of beaches around, a lot of waterfalls, and I haven't explored a lot. Today I went to a peak 3,003 steps up, and let me tell you, my legs are feeling it. But I did that, took about 2 hours to go up and about 45 minutes to go down. So this place is probably much busier on a weekend or maybe in the evenings. Right now it's not so busy, but I like that you can come out here with a bike and drive. There's just not a lot of traffic. For me, I could really see myself settling in a place like this. And as a single guy, I don't know if this would be the place for you if you're a single guy, but it wouldn't be bad. But if you're looking to, if you want to go to bars and you like some nightlife, they do have some of that here. But honestly, this is probably not the city for you then. You know, probably much better to go hang out in Cebu or Davao or Bacolod or Iloilo or Manila, one of the bigger cities where you can do a lot of dating and stuff. Tricycles here. You do see some taxis, but the city is growing on me. I like it. I will definitely be back again very soon. Very soon. Yeah, I just want you guys to have a good feel of how big this place really is and how massive the boardwalk is. I mean, I've been walking 9 minutes now and it's still going on. So people coming out here to exercise and playing basketball, rollerblade. This reminds me a little bit of Bayawan in Negros, but even in Negros, this one is much bigger than the one in there's a lot of little places set up along the road here. Again, Dumageddon is much smaller of a boardwalk, and it's more built up because it's a small area. But the boardwalk at the beginning here is really built up too. But if I was somebody who was into biking or jogging, then this place would be pretty cool. And I love how, again, I love how there's benches just all around and people sitting on the boardwalk here. We got a busier section coming up and some street food locations coming up as well here. So I have noticed in Dipolog, it's very relaxed on the face masks. In fact, as we walk, you'll see 75% don't have it on. But here's some street food over here. It's just it's a kind of a thriving area over here. But I am the only Kano walking around here, only white guy. I can smell the food though. Yeah, this is a busy section right here with all the street food vendors. Mayon hapon. So, again, I've noticed that the people here seem to be extremely friendly. This will be a longer video. I just want to give you guys a really good idea of just how long this boardwalk is. So, hapon. I dig all the benches and the coconut trees though. But it's been raining all day, you can see on the ground here. I went and did the hike in the morning, and then I waited in the hotel pretty much all afternoon while it rained. Finally. Finally stopped raining around 4 o'clock, and I was like, okay, I'm getting out. I'm getting out to the boardwalk. Tomorrow's my last day, Tuesday, and then I will head over to Dumaguete. But again, I wish I would have had more time. But I'm kind of on a fixed schedule, and I've got people I want to visit and places I want to go, and I want to do all of this before I leave the Philippines. So this girl's maybe doing TikTok. Explore Dipolog sign right up here. My motorbike's parked way on the other end. After climbing 3,003 steps, I'm doing this long walk on the boulevard. So here's the Explore Dipolog sign. So oh, they still got Merry Christmas, Happy New Year up there. Yeah, this boulevard is just insane. How far and how long it is, really. So I kind of went over some things that I like about Dipolog. I suppose another negative might be that if you're looking for condo life and nice apartments, probably not a ton of that here. You're probably going to be renting out just regular apartments and homes, which you can find. You can find good places. You can find good places here for sure. Here's Tourist Hub. Dipolog's best information center and tourist hub. Looks very nice, actually. I mean, God, I don't know how much longer this thing goes on. I may turn around before the end of the boulevard. We'll see. We'll see what's happening here. But yeah, on this stretch, this walk, haven't seen one other foreigner. Just me. So you do get some looks. Then again, I am holding a camera and talking to myself, so that's part of the reason. I guess you have to cross the bridge, but I think I'm going to stop here. But apparently if you cross over this little bridge, the boulevard keeps going. We'll zoom in and see how much further. And I see some girls exercising all the way down there. And we got somebody fishing. Yeah, that boulevard goes long ways. So we got people out here fishing. People have asked before, do people come out here and fish? Yes, they do. Okay guys, so we're gonna turn around and make the walk back. I've been going 20 minutes now in the video. And it looks like I could go at least another 20 minutes on the boardwalk, which Dumaguete, Baywan City, some of the other really nice boulevards have nothing on Dipolog. And not only that, I'm just, if you've noticed, it's clean. Let me show you something else here that you don't see too often in the Philippines. You've got trash bins, and that might be part of it. You got benches everywhere for people to hang out and sit. And you know, in Dumaguete and Baywan, you don't really see this. And there's the tricycles. So I'll give you a different angle, show you closer to the street. If you're coming out to the Philippines and you want a little tip on, you absolutely cannot stand wearing a mask. If you walk around with a bottle of water or a coffee, whether it's empty or not, you literally can get away with pulling your mask down and pretending like you're drinking something, and people will pretty much leave you alone. But yeah, we'll get back to the busier area here and back to my motorbike, and we'll call it a day. I'll shoot more video tomorrow. I'll have done probably a total of 3 videos here in Dipolog. But I have to say that as of right now, everything that I know, Dipolog would probably rank up in the top 5 cities for me as far as a place to retire. The boulevard alone and the quaint little coffee shops and restaurants, the cleanliness, the friendliness of the people, all the nature nearby, I really like it. So Dipolog is making the top 5. I will come out with a more comprehensive, detailed list at some point when I have finished my traveling around on motorbike. So but yeah, if you look, nobody's really hardly wearing any masks around here. So yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are seeing this, but if you have walked around in the Philippines and you've been to various locations, you know that you do see a lot of trash on the ground. I just want you to notice, just look at the ground here in Dipolog. You don't see any trash. Absolutely no trash. And again, every 100 feet or so, there's benches all over. And look at this, you got trash bins. So here again, where's the busier section? This is where all the street vendors are. So it gets busy in this section here. Yeah, you can see all the people hanging out here on the boardwalk, which is nice. Lots of street vendors selling fruit and shakes and different various street foods. Oh, I just saw one foreigner. So I'm not the only one. So it's busy out here. All coming out to hang out. And this is just a Tuesday. Just a Tuesday. Or a Monday. I'm sorry, Monday. It's a Monday. Can't even remember the day of the week anymore. Anyway, this is not a comprehensive, detailed report on the city of Dipolog. Just some general thoughts about why I like it and some things I suppose that I wouldn't like. I don't know if there's a major hospital here. Probably not. You probably have to go across to Dumaguete or Ozamis or someplace like that. But yeah, this is Dipolog. And you know, funny story, I knew a guy one time. I was in Dumaguete and he was telling me, it's like, I just can't find a good girl, you know. I said, I don't know how you can't find a good girl in the Philippines. He said, I don't know. He said, all the girls that I seem to meet in Dumaguete have already dated a bunch of foreigners. I want somebody who's never dated a foreigner, some kind of a province girl. And I said, well, there's plenty of places in Negros that are province. And he said, well, you know, on the dating site, I keep noticing Dipolog. And I said, yeah, it's only a 3-hour boat ride across. I said, that'd be a fantastic place to go. And guess what? I saw him 1 week later with a beautiful girl. And guess where she was from? She was from Dipolog. So there you have it. I know a lot of people with girlfriends from here. So, but also Dipolog is next to a small city called Dapitan, and Dapitan is where you take the ferry across to Dumaguete, and it's just a short distance to Dipolog. So, but yeah, you come out here, you cross over to Dapitan, you take a little trike or taxi or whatever, or bring your motorbike over here and chill out for about 3 days, see all the sights and meet somebody. And so it's like there are a lot of beautiful girls out here. Lots. I have noticed that. There are a lot. Yeah, when we get to my motorbike, we'll end the video here. But I think we probably only went about halfway on the boulevard today. I've worked up a sweat. Again, I will toss my coffee cup in a trash can, which you never see. It's almost unheard of in the Philippines to go to places and see trash bins around. So I like that. And again, look at the ground. There's no trash on the ground. So, selfies. Okay, so here we got some places here. This one's called Big Boss Resto, and at the top there's seating up there. Chapters Cafe. Again, seating up at the top there. I think there's Song Hits, which is a karaoke place. Chocolate Republic. So like we got students here, but over here in this section people can come out and play with their dogs and stuff out in the water. So I think a lot of people probably bring their dogs out here. It's like we got nursing students or something. Ayaw hapon. She's like, oh, he speaks Pasayan. But no, not really. Okay. All right, we are back at my motorbike in the coffee shop, Better Brews, where I started off at. Again, just to wrap up, I only went halfway, and literally I turned around because it was so far. So if you wanted to come out here and walk your dog, go jogging, ride a bicycle, whatever, this city is phenomenal. And again, just so clean. There's like no trash on the ground, and friendly people. Those nursing students, you know, all said hello, and so it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I like this place. I do. Could I see it as a possible place to live? Absolutely. I think, again, I want to be probably married at that point of time. I don't know if it's where I'll end up, but it certainly is food for thought for a lot of people who want a nice, quiet place. It's clean, friendly people. It is safe. It's Zamboanga del Norte. That scares a lot of people to hear the Zamboanga, but it's on the north. Just don't take motorbike trips down into the south and you'll be okay. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm just going to chill out here on the boardwalk for a little bit. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.